Welcome to Childhood Trash, a dumpster dive into our childhood nostalgia. I'm your host, Pia LaPlaca, joined by my co-host,
Maggie Keating.
Maggie, what did we just watch?
So we just finished Halloweentown High, and you might be asking, isn't that the third Halloweentown movie?
And you would be correct. We did, in fact, also watch Halloweentown 2 Calibur's Revenge.
And record a whole episode.
And recorded a whole episode, but the movie, the movie was so bad it just didn't record.
Yeah. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
So
that was how bad the movie was.
Yeah, so we decided to try again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just finished Halloweentown 3.
Halloweentown High.
Halloweentown High.
Other service.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Where do we even begin? We need to start off pause.
Yeah.
Pause on the podcast.
Okay.
Pop culture news. Rest in peace, Liam Payne.
Wait, I'm sorry, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. But it's just crazy. It's
just crazy,
and
we feel for
it's fresh news right now.
This
is hitting the airwaves next week, so it's probably going to be
a little bit late, but
yeah.
Yesterday was the day.
Yeah.
So rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Anyway,
big news.
Check
on your directioner friends.
Shout out to Lila.
Yeah. Back to Halloweentown High. Halloweentown High has a star-studded cast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. We've got, obviously, Kimberly J. Brown.
The greatest. Have we messaged her?
No.
We need to hit her up. I gotta hit her line.
I think she's at her best in this movie.
I agree. This is peak.
I think this is peak. And it's a shame.
This is KGB peak. KJV. KB. I was thinking the KBJ. Wait. KGB. KJB.
Yeah.
So a little bit close to KGB. But
yeah,
anyway.
She is so good in this movie. I think she has a good balance of things, especially in her character too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in Calibur's Revenge, Marnie is the problem. Marnie is the issue.
She's annoying.
Yeah. And in the first Halloweentown, she's precious, and she's just I want to be a witch,
and we love it.
And I feel like she strikes a good balance in this movie.
I agree.
Of being both.
A little bit she's a little bit of righteous, self-righteous,
yeah.
But also kind of aw.
Yeah.
She wants to do a good thing.
Yeah.
We love her.
Well, that's the whole thing with this new portal opened up for Halloweentown, and just trying to get the monsters acclimated to normal life.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very we have to go eventually. I don't want to just we can't. Okay. I don't want to start with the allegory that we were talking about because I feel we need to ease into that.
And if somebody's this is their first episode listening to the podcast, and then we just start talking about that.
But I also feel like it might be the title.
Oh, it's so bad. Anyway, back to the star-studded cast.
Yes, exactly.
So we have all the OGs, including Sophie.
I did not think she was in this movie.
She amounts to nothing in this movie. That's my normal ass bitch. She is just chilling.
First movie she was so cute, so great. Second movie she was dragging scenes down.
Yeah.
And she was genuinely making it worse. And this movie she's just not really there.
Not really in it. But in addition to the star-studded normal cast, we have the prequel to High School Musical cast.
Yes, exactly.
Which has been really fun when we found out that
Ryan
this came out. Ryan and Kelsey are in this, and we found out this came out before High School Musical.
Yes, I feel I kind of knew that, but it actors look pretty much the same.
They look pretty much the same. So
it was hard to tell.
So that's exciting.
But they do dress. What's his name? Lucas Grabeel, I think. Yeah. Lucas Grabeel, exactly how he dresses in High School Musical.
It's true. They give him the little hat and everything.
The little newsboy hat.
Yeah. Things like that. And just like that. And on top of that, we also have, what is his name in real life?
Oh.
But he's in
Ryan Murphy's
baby that's always an American Horror Story.
Yeah.
It seems like this is where he started.
Maybe this is how... Oh my god, do you think he was in Halloweentown High and he said, I just want to do spooky, scary stuff things for the rest of my life?
I wouldn't be shocked by that.
That's honestly a career move. His agent was you were so great in Halloweentown High.
Let's go to American Horror Story.
Yeah. Let's take this one step further.
No, I think that is definitely...
Do you think that was ever a thought in their mind? No. Nope, not at all.
It was definitely on
a job's a job. Okay.
Yeah, and it was definitely on the resume.
Yeah.
So, I mean, take that how you will.
Yeah. I have a lot of feelings about him in this movie.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like him.
With that.
I don't like him.
Yeah. He's annoying.
He's annoying. Okay. I don't hate him as much as I hate Cal.
Yeah. Cal's like
Halloweentown 2. Cal in Halloweentown 2 is like gross. Mm-hmm. Like he's icky in a way to me.
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah, but like what even is his character's name in this movie?
I kept wanting to call him Dean.
It's not Dean. It's definitely not Dean. Do you have any guesses?
No, but he also reminds me of Spencer from Good Luck Charlie.
Yeah, he does look like him.
They have like a similar vibe.
Cody.
It's
his name in this movie. They probably say that once.
They probably say that once.
So, Cody, I think he's like cute at first, and I like what they're doing of being like, maybe he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because Marnie has a history of dating the bad guy.
Yeah.
Which I like, and I think that's fun.
It's a cute character flaw. Yeah, it's a callback. There are callbacks in this movie.
Yes.
We had a nice Dylan's
arcade.
Yeah. Computer password in the first one
was his arcade name in this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But Cody just gets on my nerves as the movie progresses.
Yeah.
He gets more and more on my nerves.
I agree.
And just like, he just starts showing up everywhere. And it's like, get a hobby.
Get a hobby. Get a job.
Get a job, get a hobby, touch grass.
He's following her everywhere.
Yeah.
So I get why Grandma Aggie is like, well, maybe he is the knight.
Yeah.
And like
I can't.
I don't know. But yeah, he like is always like sneaking around. He pulls Marnie into a janitor's closet. Very Victorious style.
Oh, so true.
But that actually is funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. He's just a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know how
he's just a little weird, and I don't know. I'm just like, exactly, Marty, that's like the main thing. Marty can do better. And you know what I like have seen? Mm-hmm. Is that, so Marty pretty much, she doesn't always have a love interest, but like, she almost always has a love interest in the movie.
I would agree.
Because in the first one...
yeah, what happened to Luke?
I was gonna say, do we ship her with Luke?
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah, like the most out of all.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay. That was literally like my next point.
What happened to Luke?
Why didn't he come to Halloweentown High? Where'd he go?
Where did he go? He's definitely not in the fourth one, I don't think.
No, he's not.
Huh. You're right.
Yeah.
He was part of the like OG Cromwell like squad. Like he's been there. That's so sad.
Maybe they couldn't get him. Maybe he was booked and busy.
Doing what? They forgot about my king.
My king?
I know.
Wait, I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah. Philip Van Dyke.
Wait, where?
Right there.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is he the son of Dick Van Dyke? Or like the grandson or something? I don't think he was booked and busy.
Might not have been booked and busy.
Oh, he's like Arnold.
Oh, he's Arnold in Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
So maybe he was busy.
Maybe he was busy. Yeah, I think that's probably the better gig. But that's okay. I forgive him. He's private account?
But he has 13,000 followers.
Huh.
He's having a Spirit of Halloween event. Wait, guys.
Wait, where is
Secure
this?
your spot at Spirit of Halloween, Halloweentown. 2024.
Where?
I don't know, I'm looking.
Free?
Free of charge. Wait,
What?
Wait. That's...
Dylan.
Yeah.
Billy Burke from Twilight.
Wait, so he's having an event.
Where?
I don't know. Do you see where it is? Do you see?
I don't know. Wait, it's like keep looking at the...
Where?
Like,
buy tickets?
click the little...
click buy tickets. Should we buy tickets?
Should we buy tickets?
Wait, I fear it already passed.
It was a couple days ago.
Yeah. Oregon.
That's where they filmed Halloweentown, so that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Well, so we're sad that he's not in this movie.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. He's my favorite love interest.
I agree.
For sure.
I very much agree.
I think they're
with that.
like cute and they have a good dynamic.
Yeah. And they have like a story arc.
Yeah.
Because he starts out as kind of a bad guy.
Yeah.
So, I agree with that.
And I feel like, I don't know, I just like wish they would have done more with that.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's whatever.
So, that's, okay, wait.
There's some new magic stuff in this movie.
Yes,
new
this
magic
movie
stuff.
has a whole lot more lore.
Yeah.
A lot more Halloweentown lore, which is what the last one was really missing.
Yes.
So I was super happy to see that they got somebody good to write this.
Amazing.
And the guy who wrote this.
Let's talk about him.
Let's talk about him
because he has a full discography.
And I would really love to have him on the pod.
Yeah.
Dan Berensden. So let me just read you some of his writing credits. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Hannah Montana the movie, Camp Rock 2, Wizards of Waverly Place the movie, The Cheetah Girls One World, Twitches 2, Halloweentown High, and two of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch movies, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Oh my god, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off?
Stuck in the Suburbs. Scream
Wait, this
Team,
is actually just blowing my mind right now.
So he's quite the writer and the showrunner of the ABC family sitcom Baby Daddy.
I loved Baby Daddy.
There you go.
Shut up.
So
wait, you know who's in that?
Who?
Wait, did you see 16 Wishes with Debbie Ryan?
Yes.
Do you remember the love interest?
Maybe.
He's like this cute Canadian
we should
guy.
Do that. I can't believe I haven't done that movie.
I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's a good one. The cute Canadian guy.
Well, they're all Canadian because they shot in Canada.
Oh,
but
right. He's in that?
He's like one of the main characters.
Oh.
He's like the baby daddy.
Oh.
In Baby Daddy.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, I didn't know that. But this guy has quite the writing credit. And I like
And we're obsessed with him. This movie is really good.
Yeah. It's written a lot better.
It's funny.
It's funny
and goofy in places, but it's also like
brings back the charm of the first Halloweentown.
It's charming.
With all of the magic.
Yeah.
I always think of this one, like... this is ridiculous. I always think of this one clip from, like, a Harry Potter behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Where they talk about how, in every movie, there's, like, this moment where Harry realizes, like, he just remembers how much he loves magic.
Yeah.
And how cool it is.
Yeah.
And it's, like... when Molly Weasley's cleaning everything with magic in the kitchen or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just like a normal, and this has that element to it where they, like, your favorite part of, like, you said that when we were watching was the hot chocolate.
I love the hot chocolate.
That, like, is on a floating
little
plate.
Tray, and then they pour it out of the kettle, and then there's the marshmallow spider.
And it's just, it's really cute. And the hideaway in the locker, I love.
Is awesome.
I love that room.
Hideaway in the locker, or Aggie's bedroom
in the second
movie.
I still think Aggie's bedroom in the second one, just because I loved all the, like, red and purple curtains.
It was really giving, like, sex cozy.
Dungeon. Oh, so that's not.
I mean,
that's not what I was gonna say. Personally, it was giving, like, a lair, but I guess the other one's also.
Yeah.
But this one had all the suits of armor, which is, like, indicative of the bad guys, so I don't really know why they had them.
Yeah, for real.
But that's a good question. I had a question for you. We're going a little bit off topic.
Okay.
If you were and you can't be a witch. If you were a monster in Halloweentown, what would you be?
I'd be a troll.
You'd be a troll. You'd be the pink puff girl.
I want to be a pink troll. I love, like, I've always loved her look in that. Yeah. I just really love it.
Okay, I think either I would be a ghost.
Okay.
Or the vampire dentist.
First movie.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the first
Or the vampire dentist.
The vampire dentist.
Yeah.
I would be the werewolf hairdresser.
Yes, I was gonna say that too.
You're like, you would totally be the werewolf hairdresser.
And I would be the vampire dentist. Yeah. And it would be great.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, that's what... Okay, wait. So then what were we talking about? Oh, all the magic.
Yeah.
All the fun stuff.
So the new stuff... in Calabar's Revenge... Let's not forget it.
Never forget.
Never forget. In Calabar's Revenge, they introduced these... what are they called? They're talking heads.
They're like... they're like...
Not the band.
Skull... They're like skull phones.
Yeah.
Or it's
what
something...
are they called?
I can't remember.
I feel like they're called, like,
You used to call me on my skull phone. Sorry.
That was such a brain rot thing to say.
You're like, I work with kids all day, Maggie. It's like, can you please, like, act like an adult?
No, it's okay.
Like, ooh, no.
But, so they have that in the second movie, and they're like, ooh, this, like, new, like, it's basically like a walkie-talkie, but it's like a skull.
Yeah.
And then, in this movie, they introduced the looking glass?
Yeah, the witch's glass.
Witch's glass, thank you. And that's, like, FaceTiming.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's like prototype FaceTiming.
Yeah.
They stole it from this. What else?
100%.
Grandma Aggie's bag has legs and a tail like a crocodile now.
Yes.
And it like needs to eat
it's
things.
A different bag.
It is a different bag.
It's an entirely different bag, I think.
Okay. It does, to me, it's like reminiscent of the first one.
I think it is, but I think the key difference is I think her first bag, the one that was like more like a Mary Poppins bag. Mm-hmm. Is that what happens in Mary Poppins? Does she have like a bag that
I don't. That's actually a great question.
Did I make that
up? A while. I don't think so, but it's been a while since I've seen them.
Do you know how many times I have this one kindergartner that sings a spoonful of sugar every day to me?
Oh, really? That's really cute.
But anyway. But that one was like a cloth kind of like vibe, and this one is like
leather,
like skin.
You're right,
like snake skin.
I agree with that. I also think like in the last one in Calabar's Revenge, the bag like stopped working.
Yeah, well that was because their magic stopped.
So yeah, oh that's right.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But I think this one's a briefcase.
Okay.
I think that's the difference.
It's more professional because now
she's
Grandma Aggie is a teacher.
Grandma Aggie's a teacher, and where's her spinoff where she's a teacher at a school? I want it so bad.
Okay, rank Grandma Aggie as gym teacher, history professor, and science teacher. I think I have my answer for this.
I don't know if Wait, can you go first?
Okay, yeah. I think number 1, actually I'll start with number 3. Number 3, I think, is gym teacher.
Yeah,
just because I'm not. Yeah. That's not for me.
And she didn't do anything like fun. When
no. Usually she has.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 is science teacher.
Yeah.
Because I like how like she was talking about it, and I thought it was cute. But number 1 is history teacher.
Wait, I agree.
When she was referencing like, back in the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about.
Yeah.
The Mona Lisa.
I actually 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
That's like what I would have said. And I also love that she goes, Columbus didn't discover America. Crazy.
He could barely tie his shoes.
Yeah.
Gag that.
Literally the hottest of takes in 2004.
And in this movie, I feel.
Yeah. Everyone was gagged by that.
Yeah. Okay. There's so much. Marnie is like entering her second level of being a witch.
Yeah.
So she's learning new spells.
Yeah.
I love how they like the spell that makes all of the like dorms for the students who are staying at their house. It's so cute. I love all the like magical doorways that pop up in this one. Yes, I like the council. The council lore is important too.
I do like the council. If you were one of the council members, who would you be? Wait, I think I know who you are.
I think I would be the mummy.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yay or nay?
Yay or nay? Yeah.
Nah. I like him. He's funny. I was watching Monster High last night, as one does.
Yeah. Which one?
Scaris, the one in Paris.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
That one's iconic.
Yeah.
But we also watched like Ghouls Rule or something, which is like the iconic like man versus monster one, very similar to this.
Yes.
And I was dying at Ghoulia. Do you remember her?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, she's so funny.
Yeah.
When she goes, that's all she says. It's so funny. We should do those movies.
The Monster High movies.
So
that'd be so funny.
I was losing my mind over it.
Yeah.
It was so good. It reminded me of The Mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would you be?
Okay. I think I would be... I'm conflicted. Mm-hmm. Because I was gonna say a different one for you. So now I'm like,
who would you
now
think
I'm like, is that more me?
Oh, okay. You're projecting.
Am I projecting? Exactly. You know what? I think I would be the guy with all the hands.
Yeah, that's a good option.
Yeah.
You could like do a lot at once. I don't know.
Wait. Sorry, I did a really dirty thing. No. I'm sorry. Does he have like other appendages, multiple?
Oh my god! Does he have multiple legs? Wait, he says I'm putting my feet down. Yeah.
So like, is it just arms and legs?
Where does it end? You have to ask him. Where does our penis grow? It's for Penis Grove, I think.
Not Penis Grove.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Okay, wait, what were you gonna say? Oh, I might also be the pumpkin one.
Yeah.
I like the pumpkin guy.
I like the pumpkin guy too.
I like when things have like pumpkin heads.
Yeah.
I always like that. Have you seen Over the Garden Wall?
I was about to say, you're about to mention Over the Garden Wall. I have,
It's like, It's the cat called.
Yeah.
I love that show. It's so good. Yeah, so the council basically is like the government of Halloweentown.
Yes, exactly.
So they are like contacting Marnie because she's like doing things to like merge the two worlds. So like they're kind of like and they I don't know, they kind of put like a time limit so it adds attention.
That didn't, I don't know.
I didn't feel super.
Midnight on Halloween, your magic's gonna go away.
No, it's not.
The resolution of this movie came so out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was really fast ending. I think that everything else was, I think this movie could have had 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
Or 15. Then it would have been paced perfectly.
Yeah, I think in general the pacing was good, and then the ending hit, and I was like,
I
turned around and I was like, is this the end? I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it went too fast, and it was like too easy of an ending.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I didn't really understand how they solved the problem.
Yeah, I feel like at least in the last two, definitely in the first one, they're spending like the entire movie trying to figure out how to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think the first one just works so well.
Yeah.
It's got those like, all right, here's the like 3 tasks we need to do and to make the potion, and then we have to get the potion into here. And it's like, it's just very like, okay, like this makes sense. It's a very traditional like storyline. And the last one, they spend forever, like too long trying to solve the problem, in my opinion. Yeah. But this one, it's like not long enough.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also love like seeing all of the like day-to-day activities.
Didn't care about the problem.
Exactly. I just was having a really good time.
Like I was like I don't know enough about the Knights to really care.
Yeah.
Like they don't seem like a big threat.
Yeah.
Like
what are they gonna do?
Like what were they trying? Like
I don't know.
What were they doing?
Like were they gonna kill them? Like I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. I mean, they trapped them.
Yeah.
And they just like didn't want the worlds to be connected. But like, yeah. I don't know. It was, yeah. I think that this movie had a lot of like normal like day-to-day moments that I really liked.
Me too.
Which is like a lot of the reason why I like a lot of the movies that I like, which is just like normal things happening.
Yeah.
Like not conflict based.
And it's got like a silly twist to it. And I also think what doesn't work about the second one is that you can't connect to it as well.
Yeah.
Because most of the conflict is like disconnected from like us. Reality. Whereas in the first one, it's like, oh, well, this could really happen. Like, it's like getting your Hogwarts letter, kind of. Like, oh, I'm a witch and I get to go to Halloweentown. Yeah. And in this one, it's like, oh, now Halloweentown's coming here.
Yeah.
But the second one, it's just, it flops because it's like, well, like, nothing happens.
Yeah. Literally nothing happens in that movie.
I know. Like,
okay.
Don't waste your time.
I'm not.
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Rate?
Like little 8th graders. Oh my god, rate us all 1 to 10.
Rank the movies from how Halloweeny they feel. From most Halloweeny to least Halloweeny.
Okay, can I include the 4th one in this?
Yes.
Should I? Okay. Yeah. Most Halloweeny to least. Okay, I think. Well, this is hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this doesn't reflect how I feel about the movies.
But just like,
yeah,
if you're like, I want to put on a movie for Halloween, I want it to have the Halloween vibes.
Yeah. Okay. I think number 1, regular Halloweentown. Halloweentown 1. Takes place on Halloween. First Halloweentown. It's very like where was Benny?
They didn't go to Halloweentown.
I know. They should have. Anyway.
They didn't go to Halloweentown once in this movie.
I know. Messed up. We can talk about that. Okay, yeah. So Halloweentown 1.
Yeah.
And then I think Halloweentown 2.
Yeah.
Just because it all takes place on Halloween.
Yeah.
In one day. And so they're at the like party and they're hosting a party in the beginning. And then 3, I think Return to Halloweentown. And then I think this one at number 4. Like I can be convinced otherwise though.
I don't know if it's just because I like Halloweentown High more than I like Calabar's Revenge.
Yeah.
But to me, Halloweentown High feels more Halloween-y. Like, it feels Halloween-y in the way that Girl vs. Monster feels like a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's not, like,
that's true.
Set in a Halloween-y place, but it's, like, monsters around normal people.
Yeah. That's true. I get that.
So. And
I could also make the argue that Return to Halloweentown is the most Halloween-y, just because the really atmosphere of it is so much like spookier than these ones.
Yeah.
So I think it could kind of go at any way.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know. But this one just takes place in the most normal settings.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
a mall, a high school,
yeah,
etc.
Yeah, that's true. Fair enough.
Yeah. We could start talking about the nights. Because that's, like, I think that's the last thing that we need to... Okay, so, like, disclaimer, we don't usually, like, get into this.
I mean, well, okay, we don't, but there is always a point in these reviews, in these podcasts, where I go, guys, it's just an allegory for this.
Yeah, it's just an allegory.
Like, it's just, like, in Sky High, you were like, this is basically about being gay in high school.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
That's true.
We do look into a deeper meaning. We are English majors.
Yeah.
We do that.
That's the whole goal of this, is to kind of make something more out of it.
Yeah.
And see
so
how
that's just our disclaimer in that we read a lot into this movie.
Right. And like, a lot of it is very obvious.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
It is, especially like the wording and like the way that they're talking about like this group of knights versus like the normal people in the mortal world and the monsters. Like the way that they're talking about the divide between these groups of people is like, it's right there.
It's right there. It's really, you know, and so obviously they're knights, and the symbol of these knights is this like dagger.
Yeah.
But this dagger also, like, it's a symbol on a lot of things. It looks a lot like an iron cross, to be frank. And it's like, it's not lost on us that this movie kind of did have a little bit of something to say about bigotry.
Yes.
It
definitely did.
Yeah, that this like, they use that word in this movie.
They literally do.
They literally call the knights bigoted.
Yeah.
And they're knights. And they're kind of like, you know, wizard Nazis.
Yeah.
But when you think about it,
kind of like, you know, like in Harry Potter.
I was just going to say, like, that's a really common theme in things like this, because people use allegories or euphemisms to teach kids these kinds of things at a young age.
Yeah.
Like, the whole point of this movie is to get both the monsters and humans to accept each other.
Exactly.
So you could read that a lot of different ways, but to us, I think it was most obviously relating to Nazis. Yeah. Just because of the symbolism and the language, which... Take it away. Yeah, I don't know. The language.
I don't know. Like, a lot... I mean, with anything that's, like, coming about, like, accepting people that are different from you, I feel like there's a lot of ways you can take that. Mm-hmm. And that comes from, like, a lot of different stories and a lot of different places, because humans are not accepting of people that are different from them. Yeah. So you could kind of relate it to most things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seemed, like, really... And, like, just, like, the symbols that they were using and the way they were, like... wearing like this knight like costume and like that was kind of weird, and like the way they were talking about, like,
they used the word like
pure. Like they were being kind of weird about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just really seemed to
it had a little bit of a and I would be really, really curious
if that was like
the
intention.
Yeah. But then I think about the other movies this guy has written, and I haven't seen a lot of them in a while.
Yeah.
But Camp Rock 2 is sort of about, like, you know, two different things, two different sides, but not really. And Twitches is not really about that either.
No.
But but I feel like a lot of them have those, like, underlying themes.
This movie does feel like Twitches, though.
It does feel a lot like Twitches.
Like, especially the first one. Like, the way the villain, like, arcs line up, they're so similar.
Yes, I agree. And also, just, like, the special effects feel really similar to Twitches, too. Yeah. Like, Twitches has, like, the doorway into Coventry, or whatever it's called.
You're right.
Yeah. I fucked with Twitches. It used to scare me, but I loved it.
We did it last year.
Yeah, it's the best. But yeah, they were just really reminiscent of each other.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, what was the scene that you were like, I've thought about the scene every day from the rest of my life?
Oh. Like the scene where Marnie sticks Dylan to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know why. I just thought about it recently, too. I was just like, that was kind of funny. Like, that's, like, I do really love their dynamic as siblings. Yeah. Like, Sophie's kind of non-existent in this one. Yeah. But Marnie and Dylan, like...
They're so funny. Their beef is so real.
Yeah, their beef is so realistic. I love it. I think it's perfect. Yeah. Like, he's like... Okay, Dylan is like... He thinks that this one girl from Halloweentown is really cute, and they've been hanging out, and they like each other. And then it turns out that she's a troll, and he thinks she's hideous. Yeah. But she thinks he's hideous because there's beauty standards. Like there's oh my god, like all of the culture of Halloween, it's real. Yeah. Great world building.
Yeah.
But she thinks that he's hideous.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm the hideous one. And she was like, oh, you're late to that. Like, they're just like, they're just
She's
so
like, oh,
cute.
you're the last to know.
You're the last to know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God, so funny.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I don't have a brother, but I have a sister, and we just, like, that's very real. Like, when you, like, point at something weird looking, you're like, that's you.
That's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just thought him being stuck to the ceiling was really funny.
No, and he was just iconic in this movie. He didn't have much of a role.
Yeah.
To be fair.
No. But he was, like,
I feel like he
it.
did, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he did more in Calabar's Revenge. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think
because
he
was kind of, like, in charge of the mortal world issues while Marnie was in Halloweentown.
So true.
Yeah. Does he go to college with her? He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Which is, like, but I think they just like him as a character so much that they want to keep him.
I love his character.
Me too.
He's, like, I don't know, he's, like, the comic relief, but also just, like, I really like how, like, normal he is.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, all the weirdness going on.
It's very grounded. It's kind of
grounded.
like how anybody would react if they were in that situation.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, this is insane.
Yeah.
He's sarcastic, and he's
Yeah.
like, I do think that the characters in this are, like, pretty well developed.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is, like, really refreshing for, like, kids' movies like this sometimes. Sometimes the characters are, like, really boring, and you know exactly they fit into an archetype.
Yeah.
But I think, like, Marnie is the lead, but she's also kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And she, like, makes a lot of mistakes, and she thinks she's better than she is, but she's also, like, charming and relatable.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And Grandma Aggie is actually perfect.
She's actually the best thing to happen to Halloweentown.
She's the best thing to happen to me. I love her so much. Like, I actually think that she's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Debbie Reynolds, like, is, like, giving it her all in these movies.
She is.
She's such a treasure.
I love her so much.
I truly, like, she made those, like, that movie would not be Halloweentown without her.
Like, every breath that escapes her, like, lips, I, like, am like, that's perfect.
It's perfect. You
I'm,
did
like,
that
literally,
exactly right.
I'm literally like, stop what you're doing.
Stop. You're perfect.
amazing.
Like, enough. Like, you're out-acting everybody in this movie. Like, you are at the big leagues.
Yeah.
And she is just so special.
She's so good. And she's not in the fourth one?
No, she is. I don't think I think she has a cameo. Yeah.
But they kind of replace her, which is kind of sad.
Mm-hmm. They have, like, a young version of her.
Yes.
Instead.
But it's just the same actress who plays Marnie.
Yeah. To me, it makes sense. I think she was probably getting pretty old.
Yeah.
I think she died less than a decade after the last one, I think.
Yeah.
So, or about a decade. So, I don't think, maybe she was kind of just like, all right, I'm done.
Maybe she's like, they're making a fourth one of
They're making a fourth one? All right. If you insist.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like, KJB isn't coming. Neither am
KJB? I hope. Like, I only hope that, like, KJB had that relationship with Debbie Reynolds, and
I would
like
kill
a team.
to talk to her.
And like,
I would really love to talk to her.
Like, oh, that's so. Like,
I know.
That's so sweet.
I'm gonna DM her on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, girl, she's active on Twitter, especially like in these months. I feel like we have October. No, she's always up, being like, me and my Halloweentown grind. Like, she's always she's still with it.
Yes.
I love her.
No, I love. Yeah,
she kills it as Marnie.
No, and even obviously we saw that two of the other actors are doing a Spirit of Halloween.
Yes, they're
all doing shit.
Yeah, they still like it, which I think is really nice.
I think it is really nice. I think it's cute.
I feel like that's the kind of thing like you do when you're a kid, and then you have like really fond memories of it when you get older, which is really sweet.
Like Harry Potter.
Yes, like all of that. Like there's no like beef between the actors and Harry Potter.
Yeah,
which I think is really nice.
I like. It's so interesting to me because like I feel like there was such like weird like such like drama between like a lot of like Disney stars, like Disney Channel stars, but like this movie and this franchise like didn't have that, or I mean I don't think it had.
That's interesting. I wonder if it was like the production teams.
Yeah.
Like I honestly bet that has a lot to do with them pitting the other Disney stars against each other in a way. Like there was all the It girls and they were all competing for the same roles, you know? And I just don't think that was happening with Halloweentown. I think they kind of wanted a cast of nobodies to like support Debbie Reynolds because it's literally Debbie Reynolds. Yeah. Like I just feel like everything came together in such a nice way.
We found out Debbie Reynolds was a diva.
Oh, that would break my heart. I doubt it. She is
she was so sweet.
She seems wonderful. But No, something I really wanted to talk about is, like, the makeup and costumes.
Yes.
So, like, just, like, just the regular, like, everyday looks for Marnie and Grandma Aggie are fantastic.
So good.
I was, like, literally looking at her, like, she had, like, the most beautiful eye makeup on.
Yeah.
Marnie, and it was, like, a nice, like, eye, like, smoky. It was, like, dark lips.
She had a little wing.
Yeah, it was really pretty. And her hair was always done. Her hair looked gorgeous.
Good. Like, she got bangs.
Yes.
Which she didn't have in the second movie.
No, but she did have them in the first one. And she needed to bring the bangs back.
She needed to
she did.
I think the bangs hold her power.
They do. You might feel that way about yourself.
You know what? You may be right.
Exactly.
You know what?
Bangs hold all the power.
No, I think
for people like her and you.
And
no,
but she had like a blowout.
I know. She had the best highlights.
And she had all the long layers.
She was serving blowout. She was serving half up, half down.
Yes.
She was really like, she had all the like cute styles.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love her. And Grandma Aggie is just fabulous.
Yes.
They always give her the most interesting pieces.
You know what so in this movie she obviously like has more like normal fits rather than her classic like cape.
But they keep the witchy spin on it.
They do keep the witchy spin, but she was kind of giving Miss Darvis from High School Musical.
Oh, yes, the teacher. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. And
so I'm wondering, this came before that.
Yeah.
Because she has kind of like that shawl.
The shawl, she was a shawl lady.
Yeah.
And so was the one in Lemonade Mouth too, that teacher.
Yeah, but like...
They always give the teachers like a shawl to go like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Maybe I should get a shawl.
Me too. That seems like my career path as well, so...
We're just shawl girls after all.
I know, I'm like the bitchy English teacher. It's gonna be me so soon.
No, so true. So she wears her OG dress, but then Marnie also wears, I think
I think she does too, with the hat and...
Is that from Caliber's Revenge? The hat and the
robe or whatever. Yeah.
Which, I love Marnie. Mm-hmm. But like, when you're going out for Halloween, this is more of a Caliber's Revenge problem. Mm-hmm. If you're going to dress up for Halloween, don't be a witch. You are a witch.
You are a witch.
You literally are a witch.
Do something more fun.
I
know.
Oh, you know what I didn't say about Caliber's Revenge?
What?
You know how the mom, like, hates Halloween?
Yeah.
Why is she having a goddamn Halloween party?
That's a great question. That's a great question because she's still on that.
She's still on that in the third movie.
Yeah,
she's like, I hate Halloween, but I love magic.
Yeah.
Like, she's crazy.
That's a really good question. She's like, why did I ever hate magic? And it's like, girl, what?
We don't know.
We
literally don't know. You've literally never explained that to us.
Never really explained that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lots of conflicting things with her, but I still love her.
The mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. She saved the day in this movie.
She always saves the day, yeah.
Which was surprising. I didn't really
like, I feel like she's a nice, like, I don't know. I get her character.
Yeah.
I get her purpose.
Yeah.
As a character, so.
Yeah. And there's a good balance of like, of adult influences in the movie.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Because they're not all, like, fun and games.
Yeah, that's true. Just Grandma Aggie, because she's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She, like, is such a comforting character.
I know.
She's really so wonderful.
She's so cutie.
Ugh, I know. The best.
I got kind of lost in some of the plot of this movie.
Yeah, me too, but I was just having fun with the vibe.
But I overall had a good time.
Yeah, overall.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you the specifics, but I had a good time. Don't watch Caliber's Revenge.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. It's a waste of time. I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
This year.
It's not. Sorry.
It's okay. But just, like, imagine watching that movie again.
No, like, I can't. Like, I don't. And then having to record the podcast twice, too. Like, we just knew we had to move on. And I'm glad we did.
Yeah, we're moving on. We're moving on. But that one's bad. Mm-hmm. But this one's great.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So watch this one. I love this one. And the first one. And I think the
first
fourth
one. And the fourth one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll cover the fourth next year.
Yeah. Stick around.
We'll get to it eventually.
Stick around or whatever.
Get to it.
So what's up next?
Oh my gosh. So our last final send off to Halloween. Our episode's actually coming out on Halloween. Because I changed the schedule. Thank you. Is Hocus Pocus.
Yay!
My favorite movie. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
I'm so excited to talk about it. It's going to be... we're hoping to bring back some of the magic of our St. Patrick's Day episode for that, which I think is going to be really fun. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
Probably watch the video version.
Are we starting House of Anubis after?
Possibly.
We might be.
I can't confirm or deny.
I can't
don't
either.
know.
So if you are also missing House of Anubis,
yes,
House of Anubis season 3 is coming.
It's coming very soon.
It's approaching fast.
It's approaching, yeah.
And I'm very excited.
I'm excited as well.
Can't wait to get back into that.
Yeah.
It's the best. Okay. Thank you so much for watching or listening to this episode of Childhood Trash. You can find us at Childhood Trash Pod on Instagram or TikTok, and you can find Pia at Pia LaPlaca.
And you can follow Maggie at Maggie and Keating.
And we'll see you in a couple Thursdays.
Bye! Bye!